So I grab his head, I turn his head, I turn his hip, I use my hand, get free my leg. I get him to look the other way. If I need to, along with this pressure, maybe I use my instep to help me get out too, okay? Because everybody's different. Some guys may have a really mobile spine and it's going to be hard, so you may need that extra pressure to escape. I want to show you some other thing that can come up. Sometimes this guy will bring this arm on the inside. So I do everything right. I turn his head, so I come here. Now he's got that arm blocking me like this. So it's a little bit different game. It's going to be hard to make him look the other way. So now I'm going to attack his arm. So look where his arms naturally end up. This arm's a little high. So I'm going to try to pin this down. Start to put some pressure on his neck here. This arm almost always comes forward. So when that comes forward, even if it doesn't come forward that much, just a little bit, I'm going to straighten my left leg out here, my back leg, and try to put my weight behind that tricep. And I'm going to try to dominate this arm. And now when I have this grip, I have a lot of things open to me. If I want to try to take the back, I'm going to drive him a little bit more to his stomach to free my foot a little bit. And then I'll pull him back this way and get my back control. So I get to here. If he's really holding my foot, yeah, like this, if I'm sloppy here trying to get back control, maybe I lose position. So just to make sure I get a good back control, I'm going to drive him to the mat a little bit and then slide the middle of my chest into the middle of his back more. It kind of frees my foot up a little bit. My shin is right against his back. Pretty high against his back. Now I can pull him and get a real good back control. I can also try to arm triangle him or maybe arm bar him. There's a lot of things I can do. If I dominate this enough, that I get my foot out, now I'm in sort of a side mount. Now I can look for an arm bar. I can still try to take his back. A lot of different things I can do. So I got to over here, but he had his arm in front this time, which is a pretty good position for him, except that this is too high. So I want to pin this down, try to start to dominate this arm, then use my body weight. So my left leg's crawled out. I use my weight to get behind this arm. So what we'll do now is we'll just roll to the mat a little bit, put our chest in the middle of his back, and we'll take his back. Okay, so we'll turn this way. So when I get behind this arm, all my weight is in my stomach. So I'm not driving with my legs so much, I'm just putting all my weight on his tricep. It's really hard for him to resist me getting to this position. Okay, let's try this guy.